I grew up in a Second Assembly of God over here in Joplin, and 5 years old, kids crusade, I guess it's like vacation Bible school, gave my life to Jesus, 5 years old, why not? Baptized at 7, parents divorced around that time. Something was missing. I was kind of looking for that love that you would get from your father. I'm not saying he didn't love me, but I was definitely always searching for it. So about 8th grade, started partying. Always had to have a boyfriend, always had to date someone. Just kind of never really feeling good enough, pretty enough, or anything like that. Spring of 2011, had my first kid at 17. So went through high school, my whole senior year pregnant, lost out on going to the college I wanted to and everything. And I was like, man, I've got to straighten up my life and everything. So I ended up with a good group of friends, found my way back to God, was doing great actually. And then September of 2011, one of my best friends committed suicide. Actually started working over at a pediatrician's office, and there was a girl there that was like, come to church. I'm like, no, I'm not going to church with you. And she's like, come on, just go to church. And I was like, no, I've been burned by churches before, every church is the same, I'm not going. Begged me for a good couple weeks, and finally I was like, okay, I'll go with you one Sunday, that's it. So I show up here to the Light of Joplin, got hugged by the pastor first day. The music was exactly what I needed to listen to. His sermon that day was exactly what I needed, and I was like, oh, cool, God, thanks for moving forward with me. I just felt this push, you know where you're supposed to be, you know where people love you. And so I did that. I made it a point to be at church every Sunday. There's such a light that God has shown me, I'm not just this girl that needs to be loved by a man. He has a love that's way greater, that is way more consistent. He's not going anywhere. And now that I'm realizing my self-worth and what I'm called to do through him, they get to witness that and be around that, and hopefully they don't go through the struggle that I had to go through just to get here. I'm Kaitlyn Keefe, and this is me.